What is up, everyone? Welcome to the NFL Gambling Show live here on Sunday, each and every Sunday around 12 noon with yours truly, Nando. How's it going to everybody? How's everybody doing on this NFL Sunday, week 14 of the NFL season? I'm fired the hell up. My Dolphins don't play until Monday, which is tomorrow night for the primetime matchup against the Tennessee Titans. So, I got myself locked into a couple games that I want to see. I'm excited as hell for some games, and I'm ready to get this show on the road. So the format is as simple as always. Man, how about my betting record though? 9-2 over the last 2 weeks. I'm hot right now. Got myself to 40 wins in the season, so that's a big time landmark for myself. George, man, 8-1 last week. Like, god damn, the dude is just a beast, man. If you're not tailing his plays, like, what are you waiting for, man? 8-1 last week. It's ridiculous, man. It really is. It really is ridiculous what he's been doing, man. The dude is going off, bro. He is going off. It is insane, man. His betting record now it's insane. It's at 79-52, bro. Like that's big time, man. That is big time. 79-52. Without further ado, let's get into the games. Let's get into my picks against the spread and my straight up picks. And I got some interesting games today. We got some interesting ones that I am definitely excited for and I'm looking forward to. And thankfully, like I said, my boys don't play until tomorrow night. So I get the opportunity to watch these games in peace, make some money, make some bets, and enjoy this NFL Sunday. So without further ado, we're going to get started with the first game of the day. First game of the day reads off as the Los Angeles Rams taking on, hold on. The Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore. Okay, let me fix that up a little bit. The screen is not working with me. 1 second, folks. All right, here we go. All right, so you got the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens here. Listen, Rams are favorite. No, sorry. The Ravens are favored by 7.5. There's no surprise there. They're at home. You guys know how I feel about Baltimore at home. They are a beast. But to be honest, man, I don't know, man. This seems like a little sneaky game where I could see the Rams covering here for some reason. It's just one of those gut feelings I have. However, I think the Ravens win. Salute to Zell in the chat. My guy, what's going on, man? He says Ravens win this game. You know what, Zell? I'm agreeing with you on that one, man. I think the Ravens do win this game. But however, I do pick the Los Angeles Rams to cover the 7.5. Worst case scenario, Ravens win by 7. Or I can also see this game being a slow start for the Ravens. Rams getting out early. We see those plenty of times in the NFL, and then the Ravens just come back in and get the job done. So I can see that definitely happening as well. But I got the Ravens and I got the Rams plus the 7.5. Next game, division matchup, man. Division matchup. Okay, the Saints taking on the Panthers. Man, the Saints are a team that I was kind of high on this year. I don't know why, which sounds ridiculous at this point. They're favored by 5.5 here. They're at home against the Carolina Panthers. They should get the job done. They're a way better team than the Panthers. But then again, it's the Saints, man. They're so inconsistent. You can't get a good read on them. Sometimes they're smacking teams and sometimes they're getting upset. I just can't get a good read. One thing I can say is I do love Jameis Winston. I wish he was like the full-time starter there. That would have been must-see TV. But I'm going to roll with the Saints here, man. I'm going to roll with the Saints to win this game and the Saints minus the 5.5. You see Zell in the chat agrees with me. Definitely. Listen, Panthers are they're not there. They're not there. It's going to take some time. Shout out to Bryce Young. He's got to get a couple things together. But I'm rolling with the Saints on that one. Next game, third game on the slate, the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, how about Jake Browning, though? Like, what the hell was that? Who the hell was expecting that last Monday night against the Jacksonville Jaguars? I sure as hell wasn't. This dude was like, talk about feeding Jamar Chase. Talk about playing like a quarterback that's been there before. Yo, that makes this game a toss-up, man. I don't want to really get too far ahead of myself and saying, listen, Jake Browning can do this for multiple weeks. Maybe that was just a lucky game. Honestly, I don't know, man. You asked me before. If you were to ask me who wins this game 2 weeks ago, I would have said Colts. But I don't know. After what I saw from Browning, I think that he is literally, I don't think he's a beast by any means, but I think he can get the job done. I think he's able to play solid enough to get a win, especially at home. You got Joe Mixon, who's having a little bit of a shaky year, but you're going against a Colts defense that gives up a ton of yardage to the running back position. So I like Joe Mixon to have a game here, and I like the Bengals to win this game, but I'm going to pick the Colts to cover the +3. And I think Jonathan Taylor also out as well. That's pretty noteworthy. Now, this game right here. This is a game that I was Zell says toss up in the chat for that last game. Zell, you got to give me your answer, my man. Give me your answer. Hey, listen, you can't just give the obvious picks, man. I need your thoughts. I need your pick. So I'll be looking out for that in the chat. Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns. This game right here has had my head spinning because early on in the week, I'm saying, Trevor Lawrence is going to be out. Go Browns. Let me take the Browns in a bet. Browns are at home. Browns defense. I love the Browns here. But then I'm starting to see, Trevor Lawrence might lean towards playing despite a high ankle sprain. Like, how the fuck? Like, what? Why wouldn't you just take a week off or something, man? They end up saying that Trevor Lawrence about 30 minutes ago that he's officially active. So he went through pregame warmups. I don't know how the hell he's going to do it. You're going against Myles Garrett and this tough Cleveland Browns team. Like, good luck to Trevor Lawrence. I really hope that he ends this game staying healthy, man. I hope he doesn't further get himself hurt in this game because I love Trevor Lawrence. I love the Jaguars team. They're super, super fun to watch. But because Trevor's playing, I feel a little bit different now. So I didn't freaking bet this game. Flacco is trash. Listen, say what you want about Flacco, but he can actually get the job done, bro. Think about it. I mean, like, what are the options the Browns have? If you're able to give me just a little bit of game and you have that defense behind your back and you're at home, listen, man, I think, he didn't even look too bad, bro, last game, which is crazy to say, to be honest, man. I would have went Browns if DTR started. Listen, I'm going to roll with the Browns here, man. It's my gut pick. But the reason why I was spending so much time is because I actually was considering betting this game. But because of the Trevor Lawrence news, I'm not going to. Because, like I said, Trevor Lawrence not 100% going against that defense. But yeah, I hope he stays healthy. I'm gonna roll with the Browns on this one. I'm gonna roll with the Browns minus the 2.5 at home. Like I said, man, I hope Trevor Lawrence, please stay healthy this game. You are at a big risk going into a very hostile environment against top pass rushers in the Cleveland Browns. Please stay healthy, my man. We need you. Big Trevor Lawrence fan right here. Ravens win, Browns win. Shout out to Giannis, my boy. What up, my boy? Tampa Bay Bucks taking on the Falcons. Division game. Oh my, another division game here. Falcons are at home. Two teams that I absolutely don't trust. The Falcons are a team that just confuses the hell out of me week in and week out. But then every time I see their matchup, I'm like, hey, I think Falcons win this fucking game. And they're always about 1.5 point spread, 2 point spread. I don't understand it. Listen, I'm going with the Falcons here. Falcons minus 1.5 as well at home. They should be able to get the job done. The Bucks are terrible. I mean, that's as simple as that. Next game, the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. Lions are on the road. Lions are favored by 3. Remember last game, the Bears should have had them. The Bears should have beat the Lions that game. The Lions pulled through around some late magic. This is a division game. This is a tough game. A lot of people are kind of leaning on the Bears to cover. I've been hearing so much noise this week about the Bears potentially covering this game, keeping this game close, and probably winning this game. I'm not going to go there. I think the Bears had their chance to beat them, and that was the last time they played, but they didn't do so. So it's a missed opportunity there. The Lions are a better team. It's a division game. You got to win this game. Sure, it's going to be hostile over there. You got Justin Fields back. I'm not there, man. I'm not there. Give me the Lions to win this game, but I'm going to pick Chicago +3. Worst case scenario, it is a push and it's a tie. It's a 3-point finish, but I think the Lions win this one, man. I'm not going to go with the Bears despite what I've been hearing. Like, I've been hearing a lot of Bears talk this week. I just don't see it. I don't see it. They had their opportunity. Zell says Lions. I agree with that. The Houston Texans versus the New York Jets. Zach Wilson is the starting quarterback for this dysfunctional franchise. This franchise that can't seem to get it together. This franchise that I just love watching. Just so much hell around it. It's you can't make this shit up, man. But I saw Zach Wilson, the starter, and this line was 3.5, and I was like, damn, why is it only 3.5? I mean, yeah, the Jets defense is no joke. The Jets defense is serious. I talk about it all the damn time. But damn, 3.5 for a Texans team was pretty good. Texans team that's pretty good going against Zach Wilson, 3.5. Something just seems freaking fishy, man. Something really feels like this is gonna be a Jets cover or a Jets win. It just I don't know why. It's crazy to me to even process that, knowing how I feel about the Texans, knowing how I feel about CJ. But something with these lines, bro, 3.5 and 3, and then a little bit of my gut feeling. Call me crazy, man. And I hate that I'm gonna fucking say this, but I think the Jets are gonna win this game, and I think the Jets are gonna cover. So Jets +3, definitely on the safe side. If you got it at 3.5, so listen, it's there for a reason, bro. Like Vegas knows some shit, and I ain't falling for it. Jets +3. I actually really like that play. If you had it at 3.5, I really like it. And I'm just gonna say it with my chest and say Jets win this game, even though I'm rooting for the Texans and I hate the Jets. I'm not the only one. Look at this. Giannis says Jets. Zach Wilson comeback story in the chat. Zell says Jets for some odd reason. Okay, I'm not alone. And I hate the Jets. I'm with you, my brother. Next game, the Seattle Seahawks taking on the 49ers. This line is at 14, -14. 49ers are at home here. Man, listen, this is the Seahawks. I mean, they fought last week, man. They really did. They held it together against the Dallas Cowboys. Metcalf had a crazy game. You know, it's very hard to beat a division opponent twice. I get it. You know how I feel about those, but these Niners, man. I mean, when the Niners are healthy, bro, I was thinking about this the other day. I was talking to a buddy of mine. I think they're the best fucking team, bro. Like, you guys know how I feel about the Eagles potentially getting it done this year. But after what they did last week and knowing how like a fully healthy with Deebo Samuel and all them guys there in the Niners, I think the Niners are the best fucking team in the league, bro. Like, I really do. I really do. So I'm gonna pick the 49ers, but I'm gonna pick Seattle plus the 14. I like them to cover here because of it, you know, division game and things like that. Minnesota Vikings favored by 3 points against the Vegas Raiders. Listen, Vikings need this game. They have to win. They're a better football team. You got Justin Jefferson back. Woo! Love it. Love it. So happy he's back. I think he has a big game. I think he doesn't miss a step. You got Vontae Adams on one side. You got Justin Jefferson on the other side. Oh, must see TV, baby. Give me the Vikings to win this game. -3. I don't. Give me the Raiders to cover the 3, though. I mean, am I really gonna trust the Vikings like that much? I'll play both sides here then. Give me the Vikings and give me the Raiders plus the 3. Zell says Niners. Niners best team in the NFC. Hey man, I think they're even the best team in the NFL. To be honest, Denver Broncos taking on the Chargers. Broncos, man, they've been doing big things. Chargers really have given me no reason to have any faith in them, but for some odd reason, I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna pick the Chargers. I mean, that game last week, winning 6-0, like the Chargers are a mess. Yo, they're such a joke. What an embarrassment. Listen, I'm going back to the well, though. I'm picking the Chargers to win this game, but I'm going to pick Denver to cover this division game. So Denver plus the 3, but Chargers straight up. Next, the Buffalo Bills taking on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Chiefs favored by 1.5. A lot of people are leaning towards the Bills winning this game. This is a must win for the Bills. Like, they absolutely need this game. Coming off a bye week, I'm hearing a lot of buzz about the Bills, man. And I know the Chiefs are coming off a loss. That also looks good. The Chiefs have owned the Bills. I hate to freaking do this. I've already picked the Jets, and it pisses me off. And I'm about to pick the Bills, which is just ridiculous. But I got the Bills winning this game. I think they need it more. I think they want it more. They absolutely need it more. They're coming off a bye week. I know KC is at Arrowhead. I know KC is coming off a loss, which is why this spread is at 1.5. I think it's going to be a very good game. We've seen this matchup before, and it's always must-see TV between these two teams. They both play well against each other. I don't think one has really is out here, you know, busting their ass. They're even, and this is why this spread is this way. I think the Bills win. They have to. I hope they lose. You know, fuck the Bills. I hope they lose, but I'm picking the Bills to win this game, and the Bills plus 1.5. And yes, Bills do suck. They do. They do suck. They have so many issues, but they need this win. And at the end of the day, I can't really pump my chest that much because the Bills have been getting have been owning my team. So until my team is able to beat the ass, and I'll talk more heavily about the Bills. But screw the Bills. I think they win, however, plus the 1.5. And then Sunday Night Football, finally, a good fucking primetime game. Eagles, Cowboys in Dallas. Dallas lost the last meeting against the Eagles. Dallas needs this game. I think they come. I think they show up. I think they ball out. Dak Prescott MVP talks probably get louder after this game. What a big statement. Dallas Cowboys have yet to beat, this dominant team. This is their chance. You got the primetime spot. You're at home. You got an MVP quarterback in Dak Prescott. What a turnaround it has been for him. And just make a statement, man. Have Philly lose 2 in a row. Now, Philly's coming off a loss. So, I mean, is this Philly team going to lose again? Like, it's kind of crazy to think. So, for that reason, there is potential that they could win this game. I'm going to pick Philly plus the 3.5 in a division game. Maybe it's a 3-point Dallas win, but I like Dallas to show the hell up and get this dub tonight for Sunday Night Football. It's going to be an awesome game. Monday Night Football, we got 2 of them. We got my Miami Dolphins taking on the Tennessee Titans. My Dolphins are favored by 13.5. You guys know how I feel about this one. I'm picking my boys, and I'm also going to lay the 13.5. If we cover, cool, but just get the damn win. Do what we got to do. Head to 10-3. That will look absolutely amazing. Then we got the Green Bay Packers taking on Zell's New York Giants. Giants at home. Packers minus 6.5. They are the favorite here. I am going to go. I'm going upset. I'm feeling upset. This seems like a spot where it's a little bit fishy. I could see the Packers getting excited. They're pumping their chest a little bit. The Giants play competitive. If this line goes to 7, I love the Giants plus 7. I like the Giants plus 6.5. I even like them to win this game. Obviously, the Packers should win this game, but I'm gonna get a little frisky on this one. Give me the Giants to win and give me the Giants plus the 6.5. And those are my NFL Week 14 picks. And you know what time it is, man. It is time to get George up in here to share his plays. What a week he had last week, man. I mean, this dude went 8-1. Dude is on an absolute heater, man. Like, what are you waiting for if you ain't tailing his picks, man? Let's get my boy up in here to the stream so we can chop it up. My boy George.
Yo.
What's going on, my boy?
What's up, what?
Hey, 8-1 last week? Damn.
Hey, man, it was a great week for us, bro. Great week, man.
What are you on, man? What kind of picks are you taking, man?
Hey, it's this shit we've been on all year, bro. You know what I'm saying? We winning, bro. We're doing good on the picks,
hey,
man. I'm happy about it.
Bro, you are absolutely killing it, man. How you feeling about this week, bro?
Definitely a bit of a weird week, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like last week, I ain't even gonna say I was like crazy confident about everything, but this week just feels like a weird week, man. It feels like we're gonna see some things that we really don't expect, bro. Something in me is telling me, like, it's a gut feeling, so I could be completely wrong, but something is telling me that there's gonna be some weirdness happening this week, bro. I don't know what it is, but just something telling me.
I feel the same way, which is why I only have 3 picks and then the same game parlay, bro. I just feel if something just doesn't feel right, bro. And I'm not
I know
letting
it's weird, man. It's so weird, bro. I don't know what it is.
So what are you on, bro?
All right, so look, let's kick it off, man. So I want to start with the Bengals. Give me the Bengals first half money line against the Colts. This line was kind of, it's been a little weird all week, but I think it finally started trending towards the Bengals, so I feel good about this pick. I got it at minus 105 on BetMGM. I like the Bengals to win, and I like them to win the first half as well.
Okay. All right, first half money line. All right, what else you on?
So just, a little bit of correlation here. If the Bengals are going to win, you got to figure they got to put up some points. So give me Joe Mixon to score a touchdown. This is plus 100 on Hard Rock Sportsbook.
Love that. And the Colts give up a ton of yardage to running back, so I love it.
I'm hoping he can get in at least one time. Rams, Ravens, I think this game, again, this could be one of those weird games where, like, somehow maybe the Rams pull out a crazy win. But whichever way it goes, I like the game to go over in the first half, over 20 points. This is a great spot to get it at. So 20 points flat for the first half, minus 110 on XBet. XBet is an offshore sports book, so a lot of people might not have it. But if you can find something similar, maybe 20.5 or something like that, if you like the odds that you're getting at in your sports book, I like that game to go over 20.5 for the first half.
And that was which one?
That's Rams, Ravens, first half over 20 points, minus 110.
Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. What else you on, my man?
All right, so this is Jags Browns. I'm on 2 overs here, first half and full game. This is one of the games, man, that the line has flipped. I'm talking total, I'm talking spread, money line, everything so much throughout the week. It's been so volatile, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna shy away from it. I still want to give out some picks. Give me the over full game, 34 points, over 34 points. Pretty low total. I think the teams can do it. Last thing I saw was that Trevor Lawrence was trending and playing, so if he plays, I feel even better about it. Plus 100 on BetMGM over 34.
Okay. Yeah, and they did announce, Shefty announced like 30 minutes ago that he went through warm-ups and he's playing.
Even better. Even if he's limited, I still like him to do something there. And sticking with that same game again for the first half total, over 16.5 for the first half. This is plus 110 on Hard Rock Sportsbook.
All right. You like Flacco to put up some points too?
I do. I listen, man. It's something about him. He looks sharp, even though he's just coming off the couch. He looked like, he could put up at least enough points to cover these pretty low totals, I would say, for an over in a game that could be weirdly entertaining. I think this is one of those games that could be actually pretty good. That doesn't look that good from the offset. Moving on.
He looks solid.
What's up?
No, he looked solid last week, Flacco.
Yeah, he did, man. He did. He definitely looked sharp, man. He still got a little juice left in that arm for sure. David Montgomery for the Lions, man. One of the best vultures when it comes to scoring touchdowns after anybody did the work. So give me him plus 100. This is on Betway Sportsbook. Give me David Montgomery to get into the end zone.
Love that. Love that. What else?
Moving on, I got another touchdown score for you guys. Justin Jefferson coming back. I don't care if he's, still a little limited. I don't care if he's limited in snaps. I feel like if the Vikings want to win this game, you got to look for Justin Jefferson. And the end zone is the perfect time to get him involved. Plus 175 on Hard Rock. I saw those odds, and again, I couldn't stay away from him, man. We're talking about one of the best receivers in the game, if not maybe the best receiver when healthy. Give me plus 175 for Justin Jefferson. I got to take that, man. I'll take that any day.
No, I like that. They're going to feed him too, bro. Like, he's literally taking his time getting back. So I think he's full on ready to go. So I could see that happening.
I hope so, man. I hope he gets into the end zone for sure, especially those odds. Give me the Broncos, man. The Broncos over 20.5. So this is a team total just for them to score over 20.5 points. This is plus 105 on DraftKings. We talked about the Broncos a lot, man, especially, ever since they've been looking pretty good. I think that's going to be another pretty good game this week. But the Broncos to score over 20.5, I like the number. I like the odds I got it at. So give me the Broncos to definitely, whether they win or not, to keep this game pretty close and to score.
I like that. I mean, division opponent and Chargers defense that gives up a ton of points. I mean, with the exception of last week,
man, that was a crazy game.
I like it.
So crazy.
That was disgusting, bro.
So bad, dude.
What else? What else you got?
All right, I got 2 more plays, man. So I try to make it an even 10. So the Chiefs, give me the Chiefs in the first quarter, -0.5. So for them to be leading by the end of the first quarter, this is plus 135 on Superbook. This is a game that I could definitely see the Bills winning, and I think that would be very worrisome for the Chiefs. But something tells me that even though my gut is telling me Bills, the line's kind of been trending to the Chiefs. So I'm going to trust in the Chiefs, and I'm going to trust them to hopefully lead it from start to finish, man, so I could win, some of these bets. But yeah, Chiefs first quarter, -0.5, plus 135, Superbook.
Like it. What else you got?
Last one, man. Give me the Cowboys. This is a team total over 27.5. So I like both teams actually to be able to put up some points. Definitely like the over in this game as well. But give me the Cowboys to go over 27.5. This is -105 on Hard Rock Sportsbook. I think the Cowboys win, man. I've been I placed a bet maybe last week on Dak winning the MVP, and I think this win would be crucial to him potentially, overlapping whoever's in front of him right now. I think Brock Purdy and a couple other cats might be in front of him right now, but Dude, Dak has been balling, man. He's been balling. I mean, compared to last year and what everybody was saying about him and stuff, and I'm no Cowboys fan by any means, you know this. But I like Dak as a person, man. I think he's playing out of his mind right now. And I like him to put up points, man, against the Eagles defense that does not look the same like they looked last year, man.
And I root for Dak. Like you talk about, great person, great leader, and I think he solidifies himself. I do like the over too. Like you were mentioning, I almost threw it out, but then I had second thoughts. But I'm rooting for Dak heavy, bro.
Yeah, me too, man.
All right, man. So some solid plays here. Like I said, I only have 3, and then the Dolphins same game parlay. So I'm gonna just run those through. Like I said, and like we both said, bro, I was a little bit scared about all these games that I even bought down a couple points and had some nasty odds because I'm just feeling weird, bro. That's why this first play is literally minus 140. I bought this down to minus 2.5 because I see that the Jets can definitely cover this game. I have a weird feeling. So, but the Texans are a better football team. So I'm going Texans minus 2.5 against your boys. But for some reason, I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like you guys.
That's another game, man. Feels the lines have been. It was really heavy to the Texans early in the week. Like I saw the spread at I think -6, -5.5, and now it's all the way to what 3.5. Like it's kind of crazy, man. And I think a lot of it obviously have to do with Zach Wilson coming back, and I guess people think he's going to play pretty well. I don't know. We'll see, man. The Jets could either put up 3 or 10 points and lose, or they could somehow win the game, bro. It's I don't know. It's weird.
I'm taking my chances, bro, but I wouldn't be surprised if y'all get the job done. My next play,
listen, dude, that's pretty good. I think I like that 2.5. I like that.
Yeah, I just bought it down, bro. Like I'm not feeling good, man. I'm not. My next play is a 3-leg parlay. Ravens to win at home. I love the Ravens at home all the time. Niners at home, and then alternate spread Dolphins -5.5 on Monday night. That's minus 116. So that is my second play. As you can tell, bro, if I'm mixing shit up in a parlay, that means I'm not feeling too good. But and then my third play is Austin Eckler -115 to score a touchdown. He didn't score last game. It's going against a Broncos defense who gives up a lot of yards to running backs. Now, Eckler's not a guy who carries it a ton and gets a lot of yardage running, but I like him to get into the end zone. And I know you're an Eckler guy as well.
Yeah. For sure.
So I'm trusting them. And my last play is the same game parlay +217, heavily on the Dolphins. Waddle 40 yards, Tyreek 5 receptions, Tyreek 110. He wants to break that record in 16 games. So listen, Cheetah is going to get targets. That's just is what it is. 225. Derrick Henry 25 yards only. I could see the Dolphins kind of keying into trying to stop the run and having one of those games where Derrick Henry has like 8 carries for 26 yards or some weird shit like that, and then the Dolphins money line. Okay. And those are my plays, man. That's it. Like I think it's a little weird week, bro. It's a little weird week.
Listen, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like before, I was listening to you breaking down the picks, and I was picking out which plays I wanted to give out on your show, and I don't think I've ever had a harder time than this week of picking like what plays to give out. Because usually I just pick the ones like I look at them and I'm like, all right, I'm the most confident in A, B, C, D, bang, bang, bang. Let me give these out. But bro, today I'm looking at it and I'm like, do I like this play? Should I give this out? Do I want to give this out? But I told myself, you know what, man? Like, don't be scared, man. Just give out plays like you normally do. I try to give it a high volume because that's how I bet. You know what I mean? I think I have like 100 bets going for today, right? So I give out 10. It's about 10%. So I like high volume betting. So I try to give out high volume betting as well.
No, salute to you, bro. I needed it. Like I said, you helped me out, bro. I only threw out 4, and now I'm going to be able to tell, all of these depending on the value I can get, shopping in my books. You helped me out. So I appreciate you. I'm riding with you, my guy.
I appreciate you, man.
It's as simple as that, bro. Like it is a weird week though, but hopefully some good football games. And like I don't know, bro. There's a couple. Let me ask you 2. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions, bro. There's 3 games that I'm a little bit iffy on, and I gotta do submit them in my picks. Colts and Bengals, just straight up. Who wins that game?
I think the Bengals win. Okay. I've disrespected Jake Browning in my head for too long. And when what really woke me up, man, when I had the Jags. I think I had them -10, -9.5, and -8.5 or something like that. And obviously all 3 of those plays lost because the Bengals won the game, right? So what, like, I guess, like, in my head, sometimes you disrespect backup quarterbacks because that's what they are, right? They're backup quarterbacks. But yo, we forget, man, that I'm not saying everybody in the NFL, but some of these guys were at some point in their life these top dogs, these alphas, right? And some guys
Yeah.
are late bloomers, man. Like we see like Geno Smith, right? And I'm not trying to compare Jake Browning to Geno Smith, but I'm saying, like, if you got enough talent, right, and they don't have a lot of tape on you, like, you could definitely get something over on some of these teams, right? So I mean, the Bengals have not looked bad at all with Jay Brown, at all, bro. So I can't, I don't want to disrespect this guy. I do like the Colts and Minshew, but I think the Bengals get it done, man. I think they got a lot of momentum.
Okay. All right. I'm feeling the same way. I wanted to double check with you, bro. What about the Chargers Broncos game? Like, straight up, who wins that game?
Chargers Broncos. It's hard for me to pull away from the Broncos, man. But the thing is, they've been doing very, very well for a really long time, and things don't last forever. So
Yep.
I want to say the Broncos win, man. But maybe give me the Chargers in a close one, bro. Give me the Chargers in a real close, like maybe a 1-point game. Again, not surprised if either team wins here, and I want to keep picking the Broncos because they've been on a great hot streak. But I think eventually all those streaks, right, that people follow, it's like, oh man, this team has won, 3 weeks in a row, and then you bet it week 4 and they lose, and you bet it week 5 and they lose again. I feel like this is gonna be one of those where the Chargers just pull something out and somehow get the dub in.
All right, we're thinking of like last one that I'm a little bit, half and half about. Raiders Vikings.
Ooh, man. See, this is probably the toughest one out of all the ones you brought up, man. Give me the Vikings, bro. Give me the Vikings. I think that shot in the arm of having Justin Jefferson back, just knowing he's on the field, I think is gonna kind of boost their spirits up. Again, would I be surprised if the Raiders win? No. I think they play hard. I think they want to play hard for the new coach, Antonio Pierce. So, I wouldn't be surprised, but I think the Vikings, man, just find a way. They find a way to get it done, man.
Nah, I agree. But you see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of close games here that you're like, damn, these could go either way. It's a tough week, man.
And this late in the year too, bro, like, sportsbook, obviously, as the season goes on, they get a little bit better, putting each line and stuff and the totals and everything, and all their algorithms start to get into pace. But this is that 1 week, man. Like, you get at least 1 or 2 of these every year where it's like some of the matchups, you just, no matter what you think about it, like, you could easily be wrong or you could easily be right, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. And then we're dealing with some shitty ass weather here in Jersey with this rain, bro. Hopefully, like,
super shitty.
Don't make this. we need these bets to cash, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, we have a good Sunday. But hey, George, I appreciate you pulling up as always, my guy. Like always, I'm gonna tell your picks depending on the value I could get here, and good luck to your bets. And I appreciate everyone on the chat as always, chiming in and pulling up. You could catch us every Sunday. Catch us next week for week 15. And Coach George getting some love on the chat.
Yes, sir.
Fucking JoJo, man. All right, yo. Appreciate you, my guy. Good luck, brother. And
hey, good luck, man. Good luck, everybody. Hope everybody wins all their bets, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need to make some money on this. I was gonna say beautiful weather, but definitely not beautiful weather Sunday. Hopefully everybody wins their bets, man.
Big facts. All right, yo. Catch y'all next week.